breaking news out of Bilderberg in Watford, England. Prime Minister David Cameron is going to Bilderberg. What? Well, folks, you know what? They're not hiding it no more. There's some kind of an agenda going on. First of all, we find out that the IRS is targeting conservatives and Tea Party and patriot groups. Then we find out that the Obama administration has been tapping the phones of the Associated Press reporters and Fox News' James Rosen. Then we already found out that we were flat out lied to on Benghazi. Yet it doesn't matter. The very lady who was sent on 5 talk shows to spin a lie saying that it was a YouTube video that caused the uprising in Benghazi that led to the death of UN Ambassador to Libya Christopher Stevens and 3 other diplomats. She is now the head of the National Security Agency. She's the National Security Advisor to the President of the United States of America. And her replacement as UN Ambassador is Samantha Power, who is the biggest anti-Semite on the planet. But wait, all of this is released to us. Then we find out that Verizon Wireless has been tapping and listening and recording every phone call by its 121 million customers. And the shock of it as it wore off, and it's released today, that all of them are doing it. Oh my good, all 9 leading internet firms. They're all doing it. It's insane. But wait, and before we can even digest that, the congressmen are telling us, we knew about it. It's been going on for 7 or 8 years. We were just sworn to our oath of office. We couldn't reveal it. What? Who can we trust? Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. You got to trust the Lord, and only the Lord can you trust. But wait, now Bilderberg. Now we told you yesterday on June the 6th, D-Day, the 69th anniversary of D-Day. And I just wonder if the 6,603 men who lost their lives on D-Day, if they knew that this is the nation that we are now, what would they say? And there was a caller, Richard of Chicago, called into my live radio show yesterday and asked me that question. And I tell you what I believe their answer would be. God, give us back our life. We didn't die for this. We did not die that the rights of the American citizens would be trampled on. Well, now let's talk about Bilderberg. It started yesterday, their conference, on 6/6/2013, which if you add up 2013, that's another 6. So 666. Okay, the Illuminati loves numbers. Now, David and Alex Jones is over there right now. And of course, he's stirring a lot of stuff up. And we'll wait and see whatever happens with his protest against Bilderberg. But Bilderberg, who's meeting for the 61st time, supposedly was non-existent. But there's no way to get around anymore. Because alternative media like us right here at paulbegleyprophecy.com, right here on this YouTube channel, or on my website, or during our live shows, and conservative talk radio, and the YouTube and Facebook and this social media. There's just no way to hide anymore, Bilderberg. So Bilderberg, guess what? Here's the coming out party for the world. Prime Minister of England, David Cameron, is going to Bilderberg. David Cameron, it was announced, and I want to thank Pastor Stuart Livingston of Scotland for getting this information to me 5 minutes ago. Here it goes. David Cameron is to attend the secretive Bilderberg group at the Luxury Grove Hotel in Watford, England today, this evening, Friday evening, in a move that is likely to raise questions about his pledge to lead Britain's most transparent government. What's he do? He goes undercover. He goes into the darkness. He goes into the abyss. But he's publicly announcing he is. Just like all these other announcements here in America. These scandals just tearing away our privacy. Downing Street said it was acting in an open manner by publicizing that Prime Minister David Cameron attendance in advance. Yeah, like 3 hours advance. The Prime Minister's spokesman, who said heads of government of countries hosting the annual Bilderberg meetings were usually invited to attend, said it would be a private event and that civil servants were not expected to attend. So it's still secret. They're just telling us now that they're holding these secret global elitists, these world CEOs of every major banking and hedge funds, Henry Kissinger, the father of the New World Order, David Petraeus, the former retired U.S. Army general, 4-star general, who became the CIA director. Now he knows everything about the CIA, national security. He'll be there. Timothy Geithner, former Treasury Secretary to Obama. He'll be there. Heads of major corporations like Microsoft and Amazon.com. Chief executives and CFOs and prime ministers of Turkey and former foreign ministers of France. And it just goes on. 140 of some of the most powerful power brokers in the world are there. Now David Cameron is coming. And, but they're not supposed to bring any civil servants because it's a private meeting. 10, number is 10, is to clarify the position because ministers are usually expected to be accompanied by civil service, not takers. Accompanied by civil service note takers when they meet business leaders. But chairman of AXA Group, the CEO, is the Bilderberg chairman. So the Prime Minister's spokesman said he will participate in the discussion around the domestic and global economic issues. He feels it is an opportunity to discuss economic issues with senior ministers, business people, and academia. Downing Street said that it would not publicize any details of the Prime Minister's meetings. It is a private meeting. So we are not going to go any further in details, according to the spokesman. On a wider point, the Prime Minister has always been clear about the importance of transparency. So he goes to a secret meeting, which is why his government has taken a number of steps in terms of publishing more data. Let me tell you why they're telling you that he's attending. It's because he knows there's no way he could get in that building without somebody knowing he's going. You got Alex Jones and however many thousand of his followers with cameras and high-powered lenses. There's no way you can get into this building at the Grove Hotel in Watford, England, without Alex Jones or somebody else like that figuring out you're there. So what Cameron decided to do is, hey, I'm just going to tell the world I'm going, but we ain't going to tell you nothing going on. I'm running a transparent government, but we're going to meet in secret. The power broker, the new world order is rising. The Bible says the beast is rising out of the east. It's coming up. It's coming. In Revelation 13, verse 1, the Bible says, and I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. I'm here to tell you right now, we're getting in the last days. We're in them. You need to give your life to Jesus Christ. The beast is starting to rise, and I hope and pray to God that you're born again, washed in the blood. Call upon Jesus Christ, for the end is near. The end is near. The end is near.